So I recently created a post, and in the post I basically said this: if something is making you unhappy, do all that you can to change the situation. Don't let any situation make you stay put in that place of unhappiness for longer than it needs to. You may not be able to change things overnight, but make small steps in that direction as soon as possible. And I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about why I made the post in the first place. And I didn't expect over 1,000 people to see it, let alone react to it. Thank y'all for subscribing if you happen to come across the post, and subscribe to my channel. That really resonated with me when I posted it, because I'm starting to see things shift in my life. But in reflecting, I realized it really took me taking the steps that were necessary in order for me to get here. For the longest time, I was saying, you know, I'm not seeing the results that I want to see with YouTube. But at the same time, I wasn't really looking at what I could do differently to make it better. Like I've mentioned in my recent video, giving advice on how to gain 1,000 subscribers, you have to try new things. You have to be willing to take the steps that are necessary to make change. And if you've been doing something a certain way for a long time and it's not getting you where you want to be, then that means you do need to try something different. I'm not gonna lie, I've been in a place of employment where I've been feeling kind of stagnant, where I've been feeling kind of like stuck. And it took me taking the initiative to have some discussions with people who were in positions that could help me move forward. And also actually applying. Like, imagine saying you want to win the lottery but never buying a lottery ticket. You're never gonna win the lottery if you don't buy a lottery ticket. And even if it's not as extreme as saying winning the lottery or scratching big on a scratch-off ticket, you're not gonna get to where you want to be if you just stand still. If you stay where you are, you're not going to see anything change. I've been wanting to lose weight for years. This year, I actually saw a lot in my weight loss, from inches to stamina to health challenges that I haven't been able to achieve because of the consistency that I applied this time around. Am I perfect? Of course not. Do I still eat out? Yes. But at the end of the day, the consistency has paid off for me. I've lost inches, I've lost pounds, I finally broke out of the 260s, and it's because of putting in the work to make the changes. I don't like the way my stomach looks, but sitting there eating hot Takis and pickles and candy and cupcakes is also not showing that I don't like my stomach and that I want to actually see it change. However, going to some toning classes and working my abs and doing some cardio and some weightlifting does reflect that I care more about trying to get my stomach down. Or, you know, eating healthier foods. Because honestly, y'all, diet is big when it comes to losing weight. You can exercise 5 and 6 days a week, but if your diet is trash and you're not drinking enough water, you're not going to lose the weight that you're supposed to, because you have to put in the work with your diet. There's no way around that. As it pertains to the workplace, I've just been really trying to get out of my current role. I remember being unhappy for a long time, and one day I just woke up and said, you know what? Are you gonna do something about your unhappiness, or are you going to just keep saying that you're unhappy? I was watching friends around me get promoted, and I'm not talking about people that I work with. I'm talking about my friends that I have from college, my friends that were bridesmaids at my wedding, my friends. I'm seeing them elevate, and they're getting new jobs, and they're starting over. They're getting certifications and doing things to better themselves. And here I am feeling stuck. And then I had to realize, like, I put myself in a funk and I stayed there. And so once I decided, you know what, I'm not happy, I'm going to do something to change it, that's when things started to shift. I think it starts with your mindset. Knowing that it's not going to change overnight. Weight loss doesn't change overnight. Getting a new job usually won't happen overnight. Getting 10,000 subbies is not going to happen overnight. But what can you do to get in that direction? Vlogtober, I keep referencing it because it definitely made a difference for me. Seeing these results of daily uploads and seeing my analytics tell me, Yosha, You did something right last month. Your views are up by 76%. Your revenue is up. Your subscriber count is up. Your view duration is up. Keep going. It was a push for me to keep going. Seeing the way I looked on vacation back in October in a bikini, y'all, I've never worn a bikini before. Even post having Josiah, I never wore a bikini before. But seeing that I looked pretty damn good in that bikini, it motivated me to not let vacation throw me off my rocker when it comes to working out. And not let this holiday season make your girl gain weight, because that's what typically ends up happening. I like yo-yo throughout the year, and then at the end of the year I end up kind of back where I started. And honestly, I think that this year may go different because I've dedicated myself to working out consistently. I've dedicated myself to making better choices. And if those of y'all who've been kind of following me and going live and listening to me talk about my goals and stuff, y'all know I've also had this savings goal. And for months before I made the goal and started to be serious about it, and I'll elaborate on that more in a second, I realized, like, I'm saying I don't want to go in my savings every month, but I'm going in my savings every month. I'm saying that I don't want to eat out all the time and I don't want to overspend, yet anytime there's a sale at Rainbow or Lane Bryant for the Cacique bras, or my friends want to go do something, I'm the first one spending money that I don't have to go do it. Focus on what it is that you say you want, and decline things that don't align with what you're saying that you want. So I still eat out, but it's planned now. You know, I make reservations now. I'm becoming a grown woman for real now. I don't do a lot of last minute stuff, because last minute stuff causes panic, which often causes you to overspend. So it's like, once I said, I'm not gonna overspend anymore, I'm gonna write down my expenses, I'm gonna write down my incomes, plural, from my full-time job, from YouTube, from sponsorships, from passive income sources, and I'm gonna pay attention to what is coming in and what's going out. I'm telling y'all, things got better, and from not eating out as much, it encouraged me to cook more. I've been cooking more. For a lot of the marriage, my husband was the one doing most of the cooking. I won't say I never cooked, because I did cook once or twice a week, but he would cook more than I did. But he ended up getting a new job, and now I'm here because I still work from home for now. That may be changing very soon. And I started cooking more. I started saying, you know, if I'm gonna go spend $250 a month on groceries, we gotta eat at home more. There's no way we can go out to eat 4 or 5 times a week and then still be spending this $250 to eat groceries. Not to mention the cost of groceries going up. Chicken going up. You know, chicken used to be the cheap meat, and it's not no more. Inflation is up. So it's like staying aligned with the things I want. And for me right now, it's like I'm very much interested in social media growth. I'm very much interested in finding and maintaining a peaceful full-time work environment that doesn't cause me to change the income that I'm used to. Because once you make a certain amount, you don't want to go back under, because you're used to the money. And then maintaining health and getting better at health, doing new things. I've been doing more weightlifting lately and body sculpting, and while I don't know if that's gonna get rid of my C-section tummy, I'm gonna try it out first before I take the route of surgery, because I know myself and I know that I love food. I love being able to snack or drink alcohol or indulge in sweets occasionally. And I know that when you get like gastric bypass or a sleeve or a tummy tuck, you have to go on a very strict diet to be able to get cleared for it, but to also to be able to maintain the look. I know plenty of people who got that surgery and then they come back and they have to get it again, or they end up messing their surgery up because they are not eating the foods that they were supposed to be eating. And so I can figure out a way to do it naturally and still feel beautiful in my skin, which I've actually been feeling more beautiful in my skin lately, and I love that. Then that's what I'm gonna do, because that's realistic. Working out has become a lifestyle change for me. I enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy taking classes. I enjoy working out. It's a stress reliever for me, and it's one of the most healthy ones. I went on this whole tangent, but the point of it was just to say, you can reach your goals. Your goals are obtainable. They may seem far out your reach, but they will never be reached if you don't take the first baby step. And understand, you may have to take 100 baby steps to get there, but if you start today, 100 days from now, you are going to be so proud of how far you've come. So in all areas of your life, as it pertains to your goals, don't be afraid to move forward. Don't be afraid to reflect and have those emotions of unhappiness or frustration or anger from the workplace, from a relationship that failed, a friendship that failed, yourself. Maybe you made a bad choice and you've put yourself in a bad spot. But don't stay there. Do not stay there in that place of unhappiness and complacency and comfortableness for a long time, because you don't need to. You don't have to. I can't express how many times that I've stayed in situations because I was comfortable. Toxic relationships because I was comfortable. Stay in a toxic work environment because I was comfortable. Don't do that. If anything you take from this video, don't get comfortable in a situation that doesn't serve you. It's easy to stay there because you're used to it. The hard thing to do is to get uncomfortable for a minute to make your situation better. Do something that's a challenge to make your life better. Try that workout. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but when you get used to it, you're gonna start seeing those results and you're gonna feel better. Start applying for those jobs that are not necessarily what you thought you wanted to do. You never know that that opportunity could be something amazing in your life that you would have never imagined. But you're putting yourself in this little bitty box that either you put and created for yourself, or maybe your parents have created for you, or your family has created for you, your spouse has created for you. But honestly, what makes you happy? Figure out what makes you happy and work towards it every single day. If you can't do it every single day, try every other day. Do something more than what you're currently doing and get yourself out. You are in control of your life. This is your life. It's your decision. You get to decide what you want for your future. The things that you can control, control them. And everything else, you let God maneuver for you, because He is the one with the final say so. But at the end of the day, there's some people that are not seeing progress because they haven't done their part yet. You can pray all day, you can manifest and speak life into what you want all day, but if you're not acting on what you want in your actions, you probably aren't going to see it. So I hope that this, transparency resonated with you. I just wanted to share because I got a lot of love on that post. I never thought 1,000 people or more would see it, and they did. And I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you, new subbies that are here from that post. I mean, y'all are awesome. Thank you for, those of you that shared the post. It got like 4 or 5 shares that day. Thank you. But just, carry that into the new year. I know we're approaching a new year. You carry that and you hold true to that, and watch how much will evolve for you by the end of the year. It's never going to be easy, but it's definitely going to be worth it. And you deserve to be happy. Happiness and peace is priceless, okay? Let's talk about this in the comment section down below. You can share your goals with me. I'd love to hear them. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.